Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, I want to share a story with you. Not just any story, but one that has been passed down through whispers of the wind and starlight. It's the tale of the little star that fell to earth, far, far away in the vast, velvet black canvas of the night sky. There lived a tiny star. This star wasn't the biggest or the brightest. In fact, among its billions of shimmering siblings, it often felt quite small and overlooked. From its distant perch, it would gaze down at the swirling blue and green marble below, a world so vibrant and full of life that the star felt a pull, a curiosity it couldn't explain. Night after night, it watched the world turn. It saw rivers snaking like silver ribbons, mountains reaching up as if to touch the sky, and vast oceans that mirrored the star's own home. It saw tiny lights flicker on and off in clusters, which it later learned were cities, filled with beings called humans who laughed, cried, and dreamed. The little star dreamed too. It dreamed of feeling the cool grass, hearing the rush of a waterfall, and understanding the warmth of a human smile. One evening, a feeling of loneliness washed over the little star, more potent than ever before. It watched a child below point a finger up at the sky, her face full of wonder. The star yearned to be closer, to be more than just a distant speck of light. With all its might, it made a wish. It wished not just to see the world, but to be a part of it. In the cosmos, wishes made with such pure and heartfelt longing have a special kind of power. The universe seemed to hold its breath. And then, with a gentle, silent push, the little star began to fall. It wasn't a violent, fiery descent, but a soft, graceful drift, like a dandelion seed carried on a summer breeze. It spiraled down, 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 through layers of cosmic dust and sleeping clouds. The journey was breathtaking. The star danced with the shimmering curtains of the aurora borealis, raced alongside wisps of clouds, and saw its own reflection in the silent moonlit surface of a mountain lake. The world, once a distant painting, was now a vivid three-dimensional wonder that embraced it from all sides. It finally landed, not with a crash, but with a soft little poof in a meadow filled with wildflowers. The impact was so gentle that it barely disturbed a single petal. For a moment, everything was still. The little star, no longer a ball of celestial fire but a small, warm, pulsing light, looked around. The scent of damp earth and sweet blossoms filled the air. The chirping of crickets was a symphony it had never heard before. As dawn approached, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange, the star felt a change. Its light began to dim, and it took on a new form. It became a single, perfect, crystalline flower, its petals capturing the light of the rising sun and refracting it into 100 tiny rainbows. It was unlike any other flower in the meadow. It was a star flower. Later that morning, a young girl, the very same one who had looked up at the sky with such wonder, was walking through the meadow. Her name was Lily, and she had a kind heart and an eye for things others often missed. She was searching for something special, a unique flower to give to her grandmother who was feeling unwell. Her eyes scanned the familiar landscape, and then she saw it. A flower that shimmered as if it held all the light of the morning within its petals. She approached it cautiously, her heart beating a little faster. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. Gently, she knelt down. She didn't pick it. Instead, she just sat with it, watching as the light danced across its surface. She felt a strange sense of peace, a quiet joy emanating from the flower. She started talking to it, telling it about her day, her dreams, and her worries for her grandmother. The star flower, in its own silent way, listened. It pulsed with a soft, warm light, sharing its cosmic calm with her. Lily came back every single day. She brought a small watering can and tended to the ground around the flower. She told it stories, sang its songs, and shared her secrets. The starflower became her closest friend. And a funny thing started to happen. Lily felt happier, more hopeful. Her own inner light started to shine a little brighter. She told her grandmother all about the magical flower, and just hearing the stories seemed to lift her grandmother's spirits. News of the special flower spread quietly through the small village. People would come, not to pick it, but just to sit near it. A farmer worried about his crops found a new sense of patience. A young artist struggling with inspiration saw new colors in the world. An elderly man who had lost his smile found it again while watching the light play on the flower petals. The star flower didn't perform grand miracles. It didn't speak or grant wishes in the way we might expect. Its magic was quieter, more profound. It reminded people of the wonder they had forgotten. It showed them that even in a familiar meadow, there could be something extraordinary. It was a beacon of hope, a tangible piece of the heavens right here on Earth. The star, in its new form, was no longer lonely. It was surrounded by friendship and love. It learned that true connection wasn't about being the biggest or brightest in the sky, but about sharing your light, no matter how small, with those around you. It had fallen from the sky, but in doing so, it had found its true home, not in the soil of the meadow, but in the hearts of the people it touched. And so, the legend goes, if you ever find yourself walking in a quiet meadow and you see a flower that seems to shine with a light all its own, stop for a moment. It might just be a little star that fell to earth, waiting to share its light with you. This story reminds us of something truly important. We all have a light inside us. Sometimes we might feel small or insignificant, like that little star lost in the vastness of the galaxy. But your light, your unique essence, has the power to touch others in ways you can't even imagine. The kindness you show, the hope you share, the dream you dare to follow. That is your starlight. You don't need to be the biggest or the brightest. You just need to be you and share your warmth with the world. Like the starflower, your presence can bring comfort, inspiration, and joy to those around you. You are a little piece of the cosmos right here on Earth. Never, ever forget that. Thank you so much for joining me for this story today. I hope it brought a little bit of magic into your day. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next journey together. Until next time, keep shining.